What's up, gamers? Today I'm going to show you guys how to make a witch house song. I was inspired a lot by SALEM, CRIM3S, SEMATARY a little bit, DJ Smokey. So yeah, here's some witch house. So to start off, I just selected a bunch of nice witch house synth presets. So I went on Splice and I got a bunch of presets for Serum. I got this one right here called Witch Lead Agora. To go along with that, I got this other synth, which is like a bass. And this preset is called Witch Bass Electric Drone. The way I structured this song is every 8 bars, I have like a certain chord, and then it switches to the second chord. And it goes back to the first one for 8 more bars, and then it goes back to the second chord for another 8 bars. So for the first chord, I have them organized with this pattern with 3-1, 4-1, so these go together. And then when you get to the second section here, the next 8 bars, it's 3-2, 4-2, and then CM-2. So all the ones that end in 2 go together. And then it switches up right here. So just go back and forth between those. And then I got this new synth right here called Witch Lead Stranded, and that sounds like this. It's important to have a lot of dissonance in your chords. Like those kind of match together, and then I added notes that are right next to each other to add some dissonance, and then I resolved it here. I resolved it there, and then I went back to dissonance. And to have like a really full sound on the beat drop, it's really good to like blend different synths together. So this kind of takes care of the high end, because if you look at the mixer, it's mainly like middle to high end range. So it's good to layer that with the lower end. So I have the 808, which takes care of the low end. Still missing some middle end frequencies, so I got this synth right here that takes care of that. That sounds decent, but it could be even more full, because if you look at the span right here, it's missing some frequencies right here, I'd say, in the lower middle range. So I have another synth that helps me out with that. Yeah, so that really helps fill out the lower middle end, and it makes everything sound super full, which is really important for having that really blown out witch house sound. So there's some strong volume around 500, which is where I needed it. So all of them together with the 808, it sounds super full, really powerful. So in making these chords, again, I did the same thing where I blended dissonance with resolution. There's the dissonance, and then it goes back to resolution. Yeah, and that's basically the key. And also choosing really grimy sounding synths helps a ton. So now for the drums, I just have this very basic hi-hat. I have a kick and a snare. I have an 808, and then I added this new snare right here. And then when you play it with all the synths, it sounds pretty crazy. And right here, I switch from the 808s to the CRIM bass. And to avoid any conflict with the frequencies interfering with each other, I made sure to cut off the 808 volume and then turn up the synth volume at the same time. So I do have some additional sound effects. I have some Memphis sample right here.
Break them hoes, brand clean, smoke no dope. Them sluts, break them hoes, brand clean, smoke no dope.
And then before there's a drop, I put in a bongo sample. And on that, I have the dimension expander. I also have this DJ Smokey sample, which is awesome.
Stop that. Bring it back. This shit is hot.
With some delay, and I got this granulizer sample. Also sampled some haunted sounds as well as the demon laugh from Michael Jackson Thriller. So overall, I just have a bunch of sounds that make the song, you know, witch housey, creepy, spooky. One last thing I added here just to make it more interesting is I put in a hi-hat into this granulizer, fooled around with it, and then added that to the very end for an outro. And to that, I just added a convolver, warmifier, and a limiter. So altogether, the end sounds like this. Thanks so much for watching. Like the video if you liked it, subscribe to the channel, and please check this out on all streaming platforms, link in description. But I'll play half of it right now. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.
Break them hoes, brand clean, smoke no dope. Them sluts, break them hoes, brand clean, smoke no dope. Them sluts, break them hoes, brand clean, smoke no dope. Them sluts, break them hoes, brand clean, smoke no dope. Them sluts, break them hoes, brand clean, smoke no dope. Them sluts, break them hoes, brand clean, smoke no dope. Them sluts, break them hoes, brand.
Stop that. Bring it back. This shit is hot.